What is it?
He's like, I have plenty of rubber bands. We've been looking since day one.
You've had extra rubber bands this whole time?
I've got like a dozen of them.
What?
You've had an extra pair of gloves this whole time?
We even went into Brendel's and tried to buy rubber bands. We did!
The man! Scotty is the man with the plan. It is dive time. Beautiful water.
So you're gonna
A little green. That's good for hunting. Good hunting viz. We're gonna switch over to the mask camera. I believe first it's just Fur Doggy and I. Man, I need to get a haircut. We're gonna get a haircut at Rosie's tonight.
Oh my god. I'm not taking this one off until I see.
Switching over
I want to see
to the mask cam, hopping in the water, seeing what we can find. Welcome back to another underwater dive video with some narration. I'm trying to stalk a Cubera snapper right here. This is as soon as I jumped in the water. I had a really bad approach to it. I went down too fast. I went down at the wrong angle, and I'm kicking and moving around too much. I seem like a threat, so the fish is hiding. I did a straight up bad job. That's what not to do. Fish spooked, no surprise there. But we're gonna make up for it on the next one. This is a hogfish and a really good size one. You can see how good they camouflage. They kind of lay down there and look just like one of those fans. I got really close, took my time, and I didn't stone him, but he hardly fought. I messed him up good. Had a really solid shot with the Headhunter Gorilla Sling, and I have mine rigged with a slip tip. This was the first trip that I had the slip tip, and I had it rigged the way I liked it, and it was working really well the entire time.
That's a good one.
I'll show you that shot one more time and slow it down for you. I rammed it.
That's a nice one. Gotcha. That's a very nice one.
Right on the center of the head.
Really?
Not the center, but just...
We're coming back to the boat.
Yeah, we were on our way back to the boat because we weren't seeing much.
This is really bad sun. I think it's bad sun everywhere. But this could be better. Okay. Much better.
Solid hogfish. On the sling. Sling with a slip tip.
No, give me my pulse here. Yes, Scott. I promise. Always yelling.
She's a very angry little girl. Now we got Con and Scotty hopping in while me and Perry are on the boat. And Nick hopping back in. Connie is a GoProer now.
Pretty good?
Yeah, I think it looks good. Go find something down there and bring it up. Connie's been talking about using the GoPro for a while. She brought it with her for the last several years and finally brought it down on a dive. So she's going down there. I'm guessing she saw this fish before. I think she said she saw it before. Lined up a shot with the pole spear, hit it really solid, and was able to get it right back up, and Scott was there to back her up. We always are diving together. It's just really important to have someone backing you up and watching your back. What did you find, Connie?
Shocking enough a hug. He'll do. He's sitting nice under a ledge. I got the shot.
You're still recording, just so you know. Now Scott shot something really nice, and I don't know what it is, but I'm not taking my eye off it. I'm keeping my head down, because if this fish tears off the spear, I want to be able to follow it and see where it goes. Now that they're back up on the surface, and I get down there and see it's all dusted up, I can't see the fish. I don't want to just start pulling on his spear, because I don't know what kind of shot he's got. I'm going to let the current push that sand out for a little bit. I want to clip my belt reel onto his spear, just in case a shark grabs it and takes the spear, or we're able to get it back and just kind of be safer about it. Plus, I know they're up top watching for the fish, so if it does rip out, they'll follow the fish, and I'll be able to catch up with them and see what's going on.
He's got a big hog, right?
Yeah.
No, I think that sand will blow out quick with this current, so Nick can go look and put a second shot if he needs to. I don't know where you hit it. How'd you hit it?
Mid body. I mean,
You need to put a second shot. It's dead center. Shot.
All right, then someone go pull it out.
After a quick breathe up, I went back down there to kind of go get it. You can see that a lot of the sand's cleared out now, so I'm able to kind of see where the fish is. And the way I decided to do it, I could see the fish. He's way up under the rock, but I could get my hand on the spear, and I ran down the tip of the cable, and I could feel the rock. It was wedged in a rock. Once I freed the cable from the rock, I went back to the area where the spear went under the rock to pull the fish back out that way. It's kind of like a puzzle. You just got to figure out the way it works. If you just start yanking, you're going to break gear and lose fish. Really nice hogfish, probably about the same size or maybe even bigger than the one that I just got.
Next one, Scotty.
Got an old wound. No more wounds for him. Scott's got him. Now Nick needs a big one. Scott, what about your big one though? What happened to the big one?
the big one I let go for another day.
Go put it down.
Are you gonna get one, Nick?
I'll get attacked by a shark.
Scoot it away from your face a little bit. There you go. See the eyebrows.
Let's hop back in. I might have got Scott's on video. I don't know if I did. You already know if I did though. Now we got Nicky going back down. He's loading up his pole spear and another hogfish down there. Not a big one, not like the other ones we got, but we're looking to get enough hogfish to bring one home each and have some for dinner tonight. So while we'll bring the bigger ones home, that's a perfect eating dinner size hogfish right there.
Giants. Not bad.
Now I've already got my big hogfish, so I'm very content. When I saw this small one, which would be a great eating fish, I just wanted to go film it because look at it. You can see the camo pattern. It's totally camoed out with the grass and the sand. And then it's like once it knew that I saw it, it lost the stripes, gave up on that, and started headed towards the cover of the rocks and the coral heads and the reef and the fans. I wasn't planning on shooting this one, but this one I did want to get. This is a mutton snapper. It's not a big mutton snapper, but they are a tricky fish to shoot, and I got a really good shot on it, and this was going to make for another really good fish for us to add into tonight's dinner. After I secured it, I used the tip of the spear to brain the fish, which is like killing it, putting it out of its misery, and headed back to the boat with it. Now, I was in the front, and I came across another really nice male hogfish. I already shot one. Nick hasn't got one yet, so I happened to be the first one on top of this, but I pointed at Nick, and I'm pretty sure he saw it around the same time as I did. I was like, you go down. I'm going to film him. He swims down, nice approach on it, has the pole spear loaded back, and he fires. He hit that thing perfect. It went almost to the pole spear, but for whatever reason, it just happens sometimes. The tip didn't engage, and it slipped off. And this is what I was talking about before. Don't take your eye off the fish. I saw it go under this rock. I look under there, and I can see the tail of the fish. Now, instead of taking a Hail Mary shot, or a rushed shot on the tail, I can see the fish is kind of content. It's hiding. It likes where it's at. It's not happy by any means because it just got shot, but I'm keeping my eye on it the whole time. I go around to the other end of the fish, or the rock where the fish's head is, and at first I can see it's looking at me head on, which is not a shot I like to make or take. Even if you hit it, you're a good chance you're going to ruin a lot of the meat. So I move off to the side to kind of get like a profile shot and secure Nick's fish.
There you go.
What am I supposed to do with them?
We'll take him to the boat.
Okay.
Or I'll take him to the boat. You should have had him. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Not really sure what happened there, but that was Nick's fish. I just kind of helped him a little bit with it at the end. That's a nice one. A couple nice hogs.
Last spot of the day. We gotta make it count. Find a big white margate. Sylvester snapper.
Dude, I think I'll pop those things every time I see them.
They're delicious.
Like I said before, I already shot my big hogfish, and one of the most fun things is just being in the water and seeing how close you can get to these fish. So I saw a hogfish down there, mediocre size hogfish. I swam down, I wanted to film it. I'm looking around, didn't really see anything else, and a fish started scooting off into the grass. And the more I look at this fish, I realize this is actually a really, really good size hogfish. We have 3 nice hogfish in the boat. We can bring 5 home with us. So I decided I want to try to get it. It's going in the grass, it's not really having it. And sometimes with the hogfish, they'll eventually turn sideways. But I didn't really have a good dive or good breath right there, so I headed back up to the surface. Now, I'm up at the surface. You can see the fish down there on the bottom. He's kind of dark. You can see him just kind of laying in the grass, not moving. Now I'm right on top of him. And this is how I like to dive on hogfish. I like to bomb drop right on top of them. Scott and Nick are swimming by me. They don't even see the fish. He's just kind of camoed out in the grass. They don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of sitting here. But I was like, all right, I'm going to go back down. And the fish starts moving again. Now, what I like about the sling is I got range. And what I also like about my sling now is it's rigged with the slip tip. And this is the best demonstration of it. A long shot on the hogfish, and I was able to stop him from going into that rock. Now, what's really cool with the slip tip is that spear did not have enough power to go all the way through the other side of the fish. But since it's a slip tip, it went inside the fish, the tip came off and engaged completely in the fish without a single mark on the other side of the fish. It worked perfect.
One more.
Yeah.
One more. We got Con Marie
It's just so pretty. I want to see it once.
in her cupcake bathing suit. Gosh, this water has gotten a lot better.
Now, Connie's dropping down with her pole spear again on a Nassau grouper. She lines up on it, lets the spear fly, hits it solid, and as she's swimming up, I'm getting a shot from another angle of her getting the Nassau. And this is going to be the final fish for tonight's dinner. We can't bring Nassau grouper back to Florida, so we're going to eat it tonight for dinner, and then the next morning, we're going to head back home. That's Armadillo Island. Those are all armadillos on the tip. How'd you do, YouTuber? Are you a GoProer?
I'm a GoProer. I did it. I forgot like 4 times to turn it off and 4 times to turn it on and charge the batteries and not fog it up. But other than that, it was great.
These things happen.
First time. I'm just proud I tried.
Look at this water. So we started off the day with some pretty green water, but we still pulled some nice fish out of that. And then we finished the day with some really, really nice, clean Bahama water. Beautiful grass ledge. Nick, there's some stonies down in that grass ledge. You need to go do some recon. Things I do for Connie's photo shoots. Stop by a sandbar real quick. Don't drop them in, Scotty, because there's vicious creatures around here.
Everywhere.
Look at them coming in hot. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up a couple of these fish for dinner. Oh my God.
It's touching you.
I know, I just don't want to move though. I feel like if I don't move, I'm good.
Alright, you want the basket then, Joe?
Pretty solid hog from the day. And now we're at a little entertaining and
We're just gutting them because we're gonna bring them home later. We're only allowed to bring home Florida limit, so it's 1 hogfish per person. The rest will either eat here tonight or give away. But we got some big critters lurking out here. Let's go find one. Look at all those maharas. That'd be good fly bait. I know better to let him use out my fingers. This guy's coming in hot. Yeah, he stops to eat it. What? Just stand still. I know, you're running from him and you're holding food in front of him.
Wow.
In a panicky situation.
Check your heart rate on your watch. Is it as good as that shark came up to you today?
They're nice, Nick. You just gotta pick them up a little bit.
He's still working on that spin. You're gonna shoot him my way.
I don't think that one has a barb though. I think it was cut off.
No, it does.
Oh yeah, it does. It was an awesome stop. And now, we're on the road again.
Oh, I have a question.
For me or the camera?
Either. Why is the camera allowed where we just were without the clear case, but you don't do it when you dive?
That is a fantabulous question. The camera right now does not have the dive housing on it, which means the audio could be pretty messed up right now. But really, in shallow water or for short periods of time, you do not need the dive housing.
Yeah.
When you are deep drop Connie,
You sound like that guy.
you need to go with the dive housing.
But wait,
What was the name you made on that waypoint the other day?
on with?
No. Blurt. It was a long, fun day of diving. Now we're gonna spend the night on Grand. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but I want to show you something. After being out in the water all day, I mean, it takes out you. I was chugging waters all day long while I was diving, but especially at the end of the day, I like to have myself one of these, the Built Wild DNA. It's a water enhancer. It's like a all natural energy, no preservatives, nothing like that. Just kind of like a healthier alternative to a lot of the other energy drinks out on the market. So all you do is mix it up with a bottle of water, take a couple sips out. Pro tip, take a couple sips of water out first, so you got room for the powder to go on in there. Set these right here. And we're gonna be cooking up some fish tonight too, so we'll go ahead and show you that. It's hard to do with one hand. We got some fish from today. The peas and rice mac and cheese, hogfish, mutton snapper, and something else I can't remember. Oh, grouper. And that's all.